Ever feel like you're the only one playing by the rules, while everyone else is winning? You know that sinking sensation. You've been the dependable employee, the supportive partner, the listening ear, yet you're the one left empty-handed. You suppress your needs to keep the peace, thinking, if I'm just nice enough, surely the world will treat me well. But instead of gratitude, you feel used. Welcome to The Last Read. Today, we are dissecting a book that challenges the very foundation of how many men operate, No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. Robert Glover. If you are tired of being the doormat, listen closely. Because the hard truth, the controversial pill Dr. Glover asks you to swallow, is that being nice, at least the way you've been defining it, is ruining your life. It isn't a virtue, it's a strategy. It's a survival mechanism rooted in anxiety and shame, designed to hide your true self to ensure you are safe and loved. But as you likely know by now, that check never clears. To understand why, we have to look at the man behind the theory. Dr. Robert Glover wasn't just observing this from an ivory tower. He was a licensed therapist whose own life was falling apart. He was the perfect husband, avoiding conflict, fixing problems, until his wife hit him with a reality check. He wasn't nice. He was passive-aggressive and manipulative. Glover realized he and countless men he treated were operating off a broken map. This map has a simple, flawed legend. If I hide my flaws and become what others want me to be, I will be loved and have a problem-free life.
To follow this map, the nice guy becomes a chameleon. He shapeshifts to please his boss, his wife, or his friends. But this creates a fundamental dishonesty. You aren't being kind, you are managing other people's reactions to ensure your own safety. And to get his needs met, the nice guy relies on what Glover calls covert contracts. These are the silent killers of relationships. The contract reads, "I will do this for you, so you must do that for me." Picture the husband who silently scrubs the kitchen from top to bottom, not because he wants a clean kitchen, but because he believes he is purchasing intimacy with his wife later that night. When she just says thanks and goes to sleep, he feels betrayed. He feels ripped off. But she never signed that contract. This giving-to-get dynamic turns generosity into manipulation and leaves the nice guy stewing in a silent rage. So where does this come from? Glover traces it back to toxic shame. It's not the belief that you did something wrong, but the deeply held belief that you are wrong. It's a child's logic. I must be defective, so I will hide my rough edges and wear a mask of perfection. But because you never let anyone see behind the mask, you never truly feel loved. You only feel like people love the performance. So how do we break the cycle? How do we burn the covert contracts? It starts with one terrified two-letter word: no. Nice guys are allergic to boundaries. They think saying no makes them selfish. But Glover argues that boundaries create respect. If you are slippery, if you constantly change your shape to please others, no one can trust you. You have to learn to put on your own oxygen mask first. You have to risk displeasing people to live with integrity.
But you cannot do this alone. And here is the kicker. You cannot look to the women in your life to validate your masculinity. Glover notes that many nice guys were raised to prioritize female approval, becoming one of the girls to avoid being like the jerks they heard about. But to recover, you need male bonding. You need iron sharpening iron. You need men who will call you out on your victim mentality, not just sympathize with you. This leads to the most volatile area of recovery, your sexuality. Nice guys often hide their sexual intent, using friendship as a Trojan horse to get close to women, hoping attraction will magically appear later. This is why the friend zone exists. It's a byproduct of dishonesty. Women sense the incongruence. The alternative is what Glover calls the integrated male. An integrated male doesn't hide. He is direct. If he is attracted to someone, he makes it known respectfully, accepting that he might be rejected. He stops looking for permission to exist. He embraces his aggression, his passion, and his needs. He isn't a jerk, he is whole. He is reliable not because he is afraid of conflict, but because he has integrity. Recovery is not a destination, it's a practice. It's about moving from "how do I get you to like me" to "what works for me." If this resonates with you, if you are ready to stop waiting for permission to live your own life, check the link in the description to grab the book. Stop hoping the world will reward you for being nice. Start being real. Thanks for listening to The Last Read. Take care of yourself.